She was the woman nobody wanted. Too large, too poor, too completely alone. When Eleanor Brooks stepped off the stagecoach into the harsh dirt of Red Pine Crossing, she was seeking a lifeline. Instead, she found a town ready to tear her apart. Her own uncle turned her away. The town's elite mocked her worn, homemade dress. The local men saw her not as a human, but as a walking joke. Stripped of her dignity and down to her last pennies, Eleanor faced a brutal choice: surrender to starvation in a town built on cruelty, or take a job no one else dared to accept. She chose the mountain. She chose to ride up the treacherous, winding trail to deliver supplies to Caleb Hart. Caleb was a mountain man carved from ice and grief. He was a phantom, feared by the entire town, living in a secluded cabin after a tragedy that shattered his soul. He didn't want company. He didn't want the world. But when he saw Eleanor exhausted, terrified, yet refusing to break, he saw something the town was too blind to notice. He saw a warrior. He offered her fair wages, a safe roof, and the one thing she craved most: respect. But small towns survive on big lies. The venomous whispers of Red Pine Crossing followed her up the mountain. They called her a mistress. They sent her uncle and a corrupt sheriff to forcibly drag her back to a life of humiliation. That's when the feared mountain man drew his line in the dirt. With cold, absolute fury, Caleb stepped between Eleanor and the men who sought to chain her. He didn't just fight them off, he silenced the entire town with a single unyielding vow: I will marry her. It started as a shield, a legal contract forged in desperation to protect a woman who had nothing. But in the quiet solitude of that mountain, something profound happened. Two broken souls, isolated by a cruel world, began to heal each other. Duty blossomed into fierce, unwavering loyalty. A marriage of convenience ignited into a passionate, undeniable love. Eleanor went from a girl hiding her face in shame to a woman fiercely defending her home. Her courage echoed down the mountain, sparking a quiet rebellion among the women of Red Pine, crossing and toppling the local bullies from their pedestals. By the time Eleanor gave birth to their daughter Hope, she was no longer the unwanted outcast. She was a mother, a wife, a survivor. She had built a kingdom of love in the wilderness. Eleanor Brooks walked into the mountains broken, but she emerged as an unbreakable force, proving that sometimes the most profound strength is born in the absolute silence of the wild.